Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I want to show you three completely different indicators which in combination with each other create some strong signals. So this method is designed for trading with a 3-minute or 5-minute time frame. I will try to elaborate on each detail, and I think it's a great time to start setting indicators. The first indicator is not so well known because I don't often use it in my methods. This is Schaff trend cycle, the period of which I set to 25, 47, 10, 3 and 3. Let's thicken the lines and save them. The next indicator is Zig Zag, which helps me in many ways, and I really like this indicator. The periods are 5, 11 and 3. Let's thicken a line here and save. Next is well-known and very cool indicator that I almost always use in my methods. And this is moving average. I changed the period to 7. I set the EMA below. Let's choose the color green and save. Then I put the usual 1-minute candles, and as I told you at the beginning of the video, I'm currently trading with 3-minute time. Also in the video I will show you how to trade with the 5-minute time interval as well. So friends, I think it's a great moment, and I opened a down position with $1,200. In this method I monitor all three indicators, and here I don't have a main indicator that I would prefer. But I will start with the zigzag indicator. So when you open a position in the downward direction, the line of the zigzag indicator must be pointing upwards. So it should be in such situation as you can see on the platform now. When the yellow zigzag line is in such a situation and candles form a mounting position and go in a downward direction, this is a zigzag signal, and you should enter a downward trend in such a situation. So and I try not to rely only on zigzag indicator signal, and that's why I have 2 more indicators that the signal is more convincing and more accurate. I will talk about the other 2 indicators in detail a little bit later. Now let's see how the market movement will continue. Great! The first great win. So at this particular moment, I opened an upward position with $2,000. As I told you in the previous trade, the zigzag line is in the best situation now and gives us a signal. Also, the Schaff trend cycle blue line is in a very good condition. As for the Schaff trend cycle, when you enter a buy position, it should be in a sell position and show the extreme bottom point. But note that it should not be in the sell position for a long time, because it's a long sell position means that the trend is going in a downward direction. And let's wait and see how trade is going. As for the moving average, when the candle is very close or cross green line of the moving average, this is the best moment of the moving average in this method, but the fact to be considered here is that I don't enter the trade at the crossing of any moving average line, because if you observe that sometimes the candle crosses the green line of the moving average, but then it continues to move in the other direction. And I think we will often meet such moments. And now let's look at the situation here as well and see how the trade ends up. Great! I win again! So I think it's a quite good moment to enter a trade in the downward direction, but here I have to enter a trade on 5-minute time interval, since the trend is relatively up and it may take time for the candles to start moving down. This is when I use the 5-minute time interval to trade. As for the moving average, here too, if you look at the platform in the previous moments, there were red candles crossing it, but no candles went in the downward direction. As explained in other videos, the currency market is not managed by indicators. On the contrary, indicators are managed by markets. But I think indicators play a key role to clearly see in which direction a currency pair is likely to go. So I think at this point everything is going in a perfect way. Also, moving average is a similar indicator which gives us a signal, but if only it gave an accurate signal, then I would not use other indicators with it. That's why I use other indicators, not to depend only on moving average signals. Together with it, the other two indicators should give a signal, and if the green line of the moving average crosses the red candle, the Schaff trend cycle should also be in a buy position, and the zigzag indicator should also be pointing upwards. In this case, you can rely on the signals of the indicators. So all the signals must be combined with each other, and we don't have to rely only on one indicator signals. Please remember this rule. So let's see and let's wait and see how the things are going on the market. So it's very cool. I won even with a 5-minute time interval, and I think it was quite convincing profit. I personally like this method very much, and it gives me good results. Please note this video is not created to give you any financial advice. It's an educational video, and if you like it, please like and subscribe to the channel. So I wish you a successful trade and a great day. See you in the next video. Thank you.